Jem is one of MNL48's noticeable members, but it wasn't always like that. There were times that despite being part of the Senbatsu in several singles, Jem barely gets the attention, but each opportunity that she comes along with contributes to the growth of her fan base and her standing in the group, and that is what we are going to discuss in this video today. Kawaii is Japan's culture of cuteness that influences many aspects of Japan's pop culture, from anime, fashion, and of course music. And when we discuss the influence of kawaii in Japanese music culture, it's hard not to include idols in the discussion. Japanese idols, particularly female idols, are known for their image of innocence and naivety. They are known to manifest childlike characteristics that can be seen from the way they talk, dress, and interact with people, and Japanese people are obsessed with everything cute or youthful. If there is one MNL48 member that fits the characteristics of innocence, naivety, and being childlike, that would have to be Jem. Jem is an MNL48 first generation member, and she belongs to MNL48 Team N4. She may not be blessed with height, but in MNL48 it seems to work to her advantage. She is also known by her fans as Pikajem, taken from her favorite Pokemon character, Pikachu. So, having an adorable baby face combined with a small height, making Jem a Pinay embodiment of the term kawaii, making her look like a living doll.
Pikachu, 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 Pikachu.
Jem may not have started strong during the MNL48 audition days on It's Showtime. She is one of the aspirants that never made it to the weekly top 10 that was determined by the votes casted on the MNL48 mobile app. Jem was at the risk of being eliminated during the week 6 of the audition series on It's Showtime. Jem then was included among the 10 highlighted aspirants. Back then, they picked top 10 aspirants who are the leading in the votes, and 10 highlighted aspirants or those who may not have been performing enough. And then came the moment that everyone has been waiting for, and that was MNL48's first general elections held on April 28 of 2018 on It's Showtime. Although the audition series was a tough race for all of them and also for Jem, but luckily, Jem landed at rank number 11, making her part of MNL48's first single Senbatsu. If you're a new fan, Senbatsu simply means a frontline members of the group that will perform a certain single, and being a Senbatsu member is what every member aspires to be, and that is because of the exposure that you will get from it. When MNL48 first generation commenced with their debut single, Ay Takata Gustong Makita, comes the release of their music videos and several TV appearances which Jem was a part of for being a Senbatsu member. Although Jem's screen time on the Ay Takata Gustong Makita music video wasn't that much, for she was at rank 11, following the main single comes the B-side track included in Ay Takata Gustong Makita, and that was the song Talulot ng Sakura from AKB48's original song Sakura no Hanabiratachi, and that time the coupling song that was given a music video was also performed by the Senbatsu, which Jem is a part of. Similar to Ay Takata Gustong Makita, Jem is given a very little screen time because their exposure in the music video and on their live performances is influenced by their ranks in the general elections. Jem then may not be as prominent as those members who are stapled members of the Kami 7, but the little exposure she gets is enough to be thankful about. After the era of the first single, Ay Takata Gustong Makita, Jem was again chosen to be part of the Senbatsu for the second single, Pag-ibig Fortune Cookie. MNL48's second single was announced during Ay Takata Gustong Makita Handshake event, and Pag-ibig Fortune Cookie is MNL48's version of one of AKB48's popular single, Koizuru Fortune Cookie. And for that, exposure continues for Jem. Following the main single, Pag-ibig Fortune Cookie, comes the B-side track which was Palusot Ko'y Maybe, but that was not performed by the Senbatsu but by MNL48 Team N4 instead. MNL48 Jem herself is part of Team N4, and therefore, she is also present in this song's music video. But what made the difference with this music video compared to the previous videos they had? MNL48 released teaser videos for each member, and this allows equal opportunity for each member to be noticed because fans waits for those videos every day until the day the main music video is released. After the second single, Jem was again included in MNL48's third single Senbatsu that was announced on MNL48's Valentine's Mini Live Concert 2019, continuing Jem's Senbatsu streak for the third time. The third single was 365 Araw ng Eroplanong Papel from AKB48's 365 Nichi no Kamihi Kuki. Jem's screen time on this music video has improved compared to the previous single. It was close and long enough for you to notice who she is. 365 Araw ng Eroplanong Papel was the MNL48 single that carried MNL48's upcoming second general elections. And on April 27th of 2018 came MNL48's second general elections, and that time wherein general elections gets real for both MNL48 members and the fans. During the first general elections, it was free to vote, but during the second general elections, the voting tickets were bundled inside the CDs, and each CDs comes with one voting ticket. And Jem's continued inclusion from the first single to the second single and to the third single Senbatsu and constant presence in their music videos helps her gain enough followers that voted for her in the second general elections. In the second general elections, Jem landed at rank number 13, making her part of the fourth single Senbatsu, Ikaw ang Melody. On January 27th of 2019, MNL48 had the opportunity to perform and represent the country in the AKB48 Asia Festival 2019 held at Impact Arena in Bangkok, Thailand. It was an event wherein AKB48 and its international sister groups gathered to perform in one huge concert. Jem is again part of the Senbatsu, but not for a single, but as one of the girls who will be sent to Thailand to represent MNL48. Since this is the first time that this happened in the AKB48 group family, this was also Jem's first international exposure. This event was not just an opportunity to meet their international sister groups, but at the same time, this was also an opportunity for them to meet their international fans.
Please clap for MNL48 Gab and MNL48 Jam! Please clap your hands!
From July 1st to July 10th, MNL48 held a Kumu campaign that will determine the two members who will become a cast of the upcoming online series produced by TVDG titled By Us. The mechanics of the campaign was simple. Whoever was the top two members who gets the most number of diamonds on Kumu will be the cast of the short drama. Jem is always being shipped with MNL48 Dana, and they are given the name Pika Babe by the fans. This ship must have contributed to the desire of the fans to make Dana and Jem become the top two members so that their ship will end up being the cast for the short drama. With that being said, this is the first acting project for both MNL48 Jem and Dana. On March 1st of 2020, during MNL48's first generation festival held at Movie Stars Cafe, MNL48 had a surprise announcement, and that was for the Senbatsu of the 6 singles B-side track or coupling song. Weeks before that, the 6 singles Senbatsu for River was announced, and this time it's for the 6 singles coupling song. This was the first time that MNL48 had a separate Senbatsu for a coupling song, and to everyone's surprise, it was Jem who was chosen to be the center of the 6 single coupling song, which was Junen Zakura, and that translates to Filipino as 10 taon na Sakura. The 6th single, which is River, is the single that will carry MNL48's third general elections, but because of the developing situation brought by the global pandemic COVID-19, the general elections have been postponed many times. And fast forward on February 2021, MNL48 third general elections finally happened. After nearly a year of being delayed, it happened in 3 consecutive weeks, and the announcement of the Senbatsu was held on February 20th of 2021. On the noontime show, It's Showtime, Jem landed at rank number 8, making her part of the Senbatsu once again for the 7th single, which at the time of the filming of this video is yet to be announced.
The infinity number is yours sa rank 8. Jem!
Jem's idol journey may not have started strong. In fact, she almost got eliminated during the auditions, but the series of opportunities created a snowball effect that made Jem one of MNL48's noticeable members. Which goes to show that it's not about how you started, but how passionate you are in your journey to reach your dreams. And that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I hope you learned a lot of things about MNL48 gem, especially if you are an MNL48 gem Kamiyoshi. And if you would like to see future contents just like this one, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you stayed till the end of this video, I appreciate your time and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, friends.